today is. Today is Water Bottle Wednesday. Okay guys, so this is an oldie but a goodie. It's called a wave bottle, and you can make it by just using some simple things that you have around the house. For example, an empty old water bottle, and this is just a plain cup of water, some oil, and you need a little color in there. So if you don't have food coloring, you could probably use paint or sprinkles or something that's going to change the water a different color. So simple, easy peasy. You're going to take this water bottle and you're going to add water almost to the very tippy top, probably about 3/4 of the way full. Once you added the water, you're going to take your food coloring and you're going to put about 5 drops of water. Okay, did I just say water? So it's really cool. Once you add the food coloring, you can kind of take a minute and you can observe it, scientists, right? With your 5 senses, especially your eyes, and you can look at how the water is mixing with the food coloring, and it kind of settles in there for a while. It's really, really pretty, and it's kind of cool. But what I like to do is I like to take the lid and then just kind of swirl it around a little bit so it all gets mixed up and it kind of looks like a pretty blue water. The next step is going to be to add the oil. And then once you have the oil in there, you're going to be able to turn it on its side and watch it make waves. And it's really, really, really cool. All right, so that is called your wave bottle. So it's really neat to see how the oil does not mix with the water, and if you just kind of keep moving it from side to side, it kind of looks like a wave on the inside of your bottle, right? All right, and so that wave reminded me of a really fun story. It is called Commotion in the Ocean. Commotion in the Ocean by Giles Andrea and David Wedowitz. Commotion in the ocean. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's the turtle and the big white polar bear. But you can see behind the rocks and in between the rocks. Let's take a look and find who's hiding there. Crab. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. Turtles. We crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. Dolphins. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them try to speak. It's not how do you do, as I'd say to you. It's more of a click, whistle, squeak. Angelfish. Hello, I'm the angelfish, darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. Jellyfish. The jellyfish just loves to jiggle, which other fish think is quite dumb. She knows that it's not all that useful, but jiggling's lots of good fun. Ah! Shark! I swim with a grin up to greet you. See how my jaws open wide? Why don't you come a bit closer? Please take a good look inside. Yikes! Swordfish. I love to chase after small fishes. It keeps me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. Octopus, having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all my children and tickle each one on the tummy. Boys and girls, what do you notice about this book? Are you hearing the same thing I'm hearing? I'm hearing rhyming words. Stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings, but don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. Wings, stings, rhyming words. Lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity-clap and a snippity-snap, he would snip all your fingers in two. Deep sea. Miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth and great big bulging eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Whoosh! Blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. Barnacles. See all these little creatures attached to the whale? Those are called barnacles. We're just a bunch of barnacles and all we do is cling. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favorite thing. Walruses. Our bodies are covered with blubber. Oh, remember we talked about blubber. What does the blubber do, boys and girls? That's right. It keeps the animals warm. And our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud, and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. Penguins. Oh, we studied about penguins. We waddle around on our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide. And when we go close to the water, we leap with a splash off the slide. Polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mommy polar bear snuggles up with all her children since it's very cold out there. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly and the lobster's very fierce, but the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name other friends we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. And that was the end of Commotion in the Ocean. So I hope you really enjoyed Water Bottle Wednesday today. I just want to let you guys know that I'm thinking about you and that I'm definitely missing you. And soon there's going to be some news coming, and we're going to be able to get on an app called Zoom, and I'm going to get a chance to see all of you, and you're going to get a chance to see all of me. All right? So have a great Wednesday. Looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Love you all. Great big hugs, and have a great rest of the afternoon.